Well, what's up, fellow Jacob? How are you, man? What are we working on over here?
Good question. We'll figure it out.
Well, first off, welcome to the studio. This is another Jacob.
Hello.
We're working on some tracks today. I was showing him some ideas, and he just asked for pen and paper, which is very exciting. So I'm excited to see what we come up with. So a lot of people are very see their music as their babies.
Yeah.
I very much do not. So I am open to anything, any new melodies, any recommendations. I couldn't care less. This is the melody I have for the verse. That's what it is. She's throwing us out before falling asleep. Just a melody.
And this is the one you wanted to throw away so that it mimics the verse to the chorus.
What was it? No, that was a different song. The Throwing Our Life Away.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, what did you want the chorus for this one to be? Like?
This is the melody that I had, but I'm totally open to anything again.
You were doing this third person, right? So she's throwing him out?
It could be third person, but it could also be first person. Like I said, the way I had written is...
Because if you're watching, it's easier to do it third person.
Yeah. So
it's more hurtful if you do it as
first
like
person.
A me, but it's hard to feel that person's experience.
That's true,
you know
too.
What I mean?
Well, so like I have this song called "This Hurts More Than Breaking Up." Jimmy and I've been together for 13 years, so we haven't broken up.
Yeah.
But it was about that couple as well, and another couple that I was kind of just watching the relationship, and I put it in the first person where it's like, "This hurts more than breaking up. I'm watching as you fall apart and crumble to pieces. The person I once knew doesn't look like you."
Yeah.
Not about Jamie, but so I don't really necessarily have to have it. What do you feel? Well, you got something over there? You jotting some stuff down, man. You quick. What do you got?
Alright, you want to just throw the track on?
What track?
The track without the melody. So the
the
instrumental. She's throwing him out before falling asleep. He's lost in his head, not thinking too deep. She's tired of telling him stuff that he's known since she's 13.
Wow, this is so pop punk lyrics, man. I feel like I'm like listening to the Boys Like Girls. I like it. So let's try it at this part. He's throwing him out before falling asleep, and he's lost in his head, still thinking. Oh shoot, that's a good lyric, man. And he's lost in his head, still thinking too deep.
Well, that's the thing is you can drop words depending on where it fits the lyric, right?
Oh, okay. So she's tired of telling him stuff that he's known since she's 13.
Yeah. So whatever makes that work there, you can cut. So like, she's.
That's kind of cool, man. She's throwing it out before falling asleep, and he's lost in his head, still thinking too deep. She's tired of telling him he's 13. Something like that, right?
Yeah. Especially because then you could use this to extend an extra half bar and then just leave an empty space in the instrumental.
Yeah.
Which creates a weird pause before the next thing hits. Right? So like
you can sing it that octave down if it's either.
He's throwing her before falling asleep. He's lost in his head. He's not thinking too deep. She's tired of telling him stuff that he's since.
Oh, that's it. That's
13.
a syncopation. Yeah. That's the pop punk. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, do that again.
She's telling him out before falling asleep. He's lost in his head, still thinking too deep. She's tired of telling him stuff that he's known since she's 13.
He's known since. Oh, that's so good, dude. Oh, come on.
She's throwing him out before falling asleep. He's lost in his head, still thinking too deep. She's tired of telling him stuff that he's known since she's 13.
Yeah, another. Yeah, come on, man. All right, let's keep going, man. I like where we're going. Are you hearing a melody in your head on the piano? Is that what you're doing over there?
No, this is drums. Although this is like if I was playing in the background, that's where I'd be hitting the chords. Because the lyric hits harder if it's still not thinking too deep.
That makes
but it's hard to slip that word. Exactly,
okay,
it's hard to slip that word in there. Yeah, actually, that's better. That's better. Just replace still with not. She's tired of telling him stuff that he's known since she's 13.
What she said since she's 13? Could also work too?
It's funny because this also then creates that like she said she sells on the seashore thing. So it's lyrically hard for the singer, but it sticks in the audience's mind better.
She's Come on, man. Oh, cool. This is sick. Okay, what do we got next? What's the next part of the story?
Your story, not mine.
It's not. Well, see, like, I also like, one thing I've actually really been curious about creatively is like we have fictional movies, like, you know, whatever, just movies. We have fictional books. Like, I like the idea to some degree of like music is escapism, right? It's like you're telling a story. It's a 3-minute story instead of a 3-hour story. Yeah. Why can't we just, like, you know, almost like, I don't know how familiar you are with like pop music, but like Taylor Swift's Folklore album. Yeah. It was just a made-up story. Yeah. Yep. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't love. I mean, look, I'm happy to write about self-experience, like having a baby and stuff, like, and that's cool. But there's also something about like just like telling a story. Like, entertaining people for 5 minutes. And you know what though, like how often in a fake story that somebody creates in their head,
there's elements of realism to it, but
and then you relate as a viewer, even though it's made up, somebody made it up, you know what I mean? Because we're all human, we still make things up even with our humanity, you know? It doesn't have to be totally you know, picture anybody that's
although if we're gonna do she said, since I really want to change this to 16.
Okay.
Just
they figured it out. They figured it out, but then they figured it out, but it's falling apart. They figured it out, but it's falling apart. He figured it out, but it's falling apart. Something couldn't understand her heart or couldn't get her heart. Well, I want to create there's a print shop right by us, and I want to create a like the Jacob Restituto songbook or whatever, but like on this side and this side of every page has the alphabet. Because what I do is I go apart, art, bar, car, dart, and that's how I find words that rhyme. Yeah. So I just want to have it here so I can literally on every page to see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it is useful. Yeah, because as soon as you see this, immediately you start thinking what's art based, right?
Well, exactly. Yeah.
Because heart is the easy one. Dart. Start is another fun one.
Oh, start.
Right. Throw it back to the start. Can't find a way to throw it back to the start. Something of that capacity.
But he's stuck where he start.
Oh yeah.
And you could do a slant right. He's stuck where he started. Or you could swap it.
Moving on up.
Come on, man! This is so much more fun than just being stuck on. Yeah. Oh, sick, man! Do you like they figured it out, or they're falling apart? But no, they figured it out before. They figured it out, but they're falling apart. Okay. They figured it out, but they figured it out, but still falling apart, or?
Yeah, the it's is gonna be replaced with.
Oh, it's is kind of cool, but they figured it out, but it's falling apart. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it depends on what the it is, right?
Oh, and you could do fallen. They figured it out, but it's falling apart. You need a pencil, man. You're too committed to crossing these. Okay, good. So when I'm looking at words that I'm debating, I parenthesize it.
I almost always scribble just because in the back of my head I know I can go back to what I originally thought, but I want to keep the most current form in my.
That's fair.
In the doc.
They figured it out, but it's falling apart. You could do like things like she keeps bringing up. They figured it out, but it's falling apart. Yeah, that works. She's moving. It's a typical like It almost sounds like a. Jealousy.
Yeah.
To
well, that's the thing is I'm trying to figure out how to break the mold of that to not make that song. You know what I mean?
I love that song. I feel like we could change "Lost in His Head" is too many words. I feel like, but like the concept. She's throwing out before falling asleep. He lost his head. She's falling asleep before falling asleep, and he lost his head. Still thinks too deep. The rhythm slightly changes too.
Yeah.
They figured it out, but it's falling apart. She's moving up, and he's stuck at the start. Come on, man, that's sick.
I feel like if we set this up that way, you're gonna hit some sort of chorus probably here,
which is perfect timing.
Yeah, but then in the second one, it'd be interesting to tell his complaints on the story.
Oh.
Because everything here he's
the wrong one.
Yeah, he's being stuck, which I'm trying to figure out like what that last line should be to create some sort of closure. But in the last line, you probably just end it with her side, right?
Unless you do like a they kind of thing. They almost like they figured it out, but it's falling apart is a pretty like summation kind of concept where it's like almost alluding to like it's not only her fault.
Yeah, they're ducks in a row.
Oh, okay.
Because then you don't have to explain what's going on. You just say they're ducks in a row, and everyone understands they've got all the things put together for their life.
I didn't see the rest of I just saw ducks, and I'm like, how is he using ducks in context of this?
I'm just wondering if I can pull the analogy together, because I was going to do like they're ducks in a row, but their dreams and hopes have gone in the pond or something like that. Just check the allegory out.
Drown in a pond.
Yeah.
I like hopes and dreams. That's a cool idea. Like, still hoping for the dreams that they, life moves on kind of thing. Like, they're getting older. They're getting older, she can't wait for him, or she can't wait for him to grow up. Does my spitballing ideas help or hurt your brain function?
Help.
Okay. I don't know. I think that's kind of a cool concept. She's been waiting too long for him to grow up. They figured it out, but it's falling apart. She's moving up, and he's fucking stopping. Oh, no, I think we could do another summation of, like, 16 years. Like, it's been...
So they're ducks in a row, but their dreams have died since they were 16. Like that.
Okay, hold on.
They figured it out, but it's falling apart. She's moving on up, he's stuck at the start. They're ducks in a row, their dreams have fallen. No. They figured it out, but it's falling apart. She's moving on up, he's stuck at the start. They're ducks in a row, but their dreams have died since they were 16. They figured it out, but it's falling apart. She's moving on up, he's stuck at the start. They're ducks in a row, but their dreams have died since they were 16. Because then that line mimics the one from the second verse, or first verse.
Or you can also do, like, they haven't felt alive since 16. I don't know, I think we could do some sort of, like, summation of they've been together for so long, but it's not working right now. You know what I mean? What else do we have outside of ducks in a row? I feel like that'll take the listener out of...
hopes, dreams, they were 16 is probably the easy ending.
Wait, no, let's do a she was 16 again. Keep that like she.
Back to she was 16.
Yeah, because it's the same line as before, right?
Yeah, and then the second one is she was 16.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, cool. She was 16. I also think we could do they figured it out. Like, they had it together at one point, and now it's falling apart.
Yeah.
She's thrown him out before falling asleep, and he's lost his head and thinking to be. She started telling him stuff that he knows if she's 16. They figured it out, but it's falling apart, and then moving on, but he's stuck in stuff.
You like this? She's moving on without the up?
It doesn't matter. If that might probably just subconscious.
Because then the follow-up could be he's moving out.
Oh! Hold on. Okay. On like the next verse or in this same verse? Alright, time for the handy dandy thesaurus. Oh, away. Finished. The end. Passé.
He's more passé than when they met when she was 16.
We could. That's how it works.
Yeah.
He's more passé than he was.
It's hard because if you have too few syllables, it feels like it's dragged. But if you have too many, you've got to get them all within the beat, right?
All right. I say we move on to the next section and come back to that, so it doesn't kill the creativity.
Yeah. What do you have for the chorus?
This is the chorus section. Or we can stay in the verses if you want. Like, just go to the second verse.
No. Go chorus, because how we build the chorus will define.
Do you want to hear the melody or without melody?
It would go melody, but I think the melody echoed the verses. Like, just do a walk down.
I think the whole chorus could have like a so this was actually what I was gonna say. If you listen to this melody in the background, I think this should be like some sort of chorus, like reprised throughout there. So if you hear that.
Okay, do that again.
But hold on, so like that almost, I feel like it'd almost be like a, even over this like melody, whatever, just the idea that I have is almost like two singers, like. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So then whatever the chorus does.
It's all gone down. I don't know how. You know, something like. Or that could be the chorus melody. You know, that's just an idea. You know what I mean?
5, 2, 3, 1. Da, da.
What was that? I think that's sick. 5, 4. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Is that 1, 2 or is it Tito? Tito.
Oh, you're right. It should be 7, 1.
You can pull up a keyboard if you want.
And then 4, 3, 1, 7. Oh, sorry. It's on the beat. Yeah.
That?
Yeah, and then rest on the 1. You also got to just walk down to that one. 5, 4, 3, 2. For the last one.
Oh.
Is if you had that line as like a male 2, and then you had the chorus that was being sung by the female, and then you somehow made it so that instead of having a verse 2, like just drop the entire idea of having a second verse. This all happens as your intro.
As a man?
As the narrator of the story.
Okay.
Then female sings the chorus. Then the narrator comes back in to start singing the second verse, but the chorus is still playing. And then, so you have the chorus layered on top of the narration, and then that line hits as the male's voice at the very end. So you get all 3 melodies just happening at once. Because as long as the tunes are different enough, and as long as they're just following that same 4, you shouldn't have any issue with that.
What melody?
So like this, let's say this is her asking what she wants.
Okay, in this chorus section?
Yeah. Then you have a narration bit as like a 4-line where he's basically just saying what he's trying to do, even though he's failing. And then this line is just him basically, like, what he would be yelling over the top, just like not, because he feels like neither of these are doing him justice. Because then you could have this play, then don't even drop this. Keep this playing as the narration goes, and then keep both playing and have this randomly enter, and then this song ends.
All right, let's start.
So this ends up just being a guitar bit for half the song, right? And then the end, suddenly a singer pops in and joins that, right?
So like that melody,
yeah.
So there's a chorus melody separate, you said?
Yeah, there's a chorus melody separate that kind of just is like her saying something.
So you're almost like pre-showing that melody.
Yeah, because you'll have the chorus singing and that'll just be played by the electric guitar, and then suddenly at the end, the guitar drops out and he sings that over the top.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that's mostly resting around 1, right? No, 3. He's throwing him out before falling asleep. So this is going to be the same as what the narrator's doing. So this one has to be almost yelled while the narration would, because this would be around a 3 to 1 range.
What if we change instead of going? We went. Ooh, what about that?
So 5,
7. So
7, 1, 2. 4, 3, 7, 1, 5. Okay, 5, 7, 1, 2, 1.
I don't know how we fell this far. Baby, we got gotta sing it like this. I don't know how she felt.
All in the back here. Her cries that he's stuck being immature.
Mm-hmm.
So what's his response?
So whose fault is it though? What if she cheated on him because he was too mature? Oh, there's a wrench in the tire now.
Yeah, but his cry has to be poignant enough that the audience feels it, but not enough to close the audience from the circumstance.
Like close him out?
Yeah, so if you give a cry just like, am I good enough? A lot of the audience will feel that, but it's very generic. I'm trying to think
Too
of like...
generic, you think?
I'm trying to think if there's anything better that meets that middle ground of, am I good enough? Because that's your easy tagline there to something that's like super specific. Because you could be like, I know I'm not making enough money, or like something like specific to their relationship, right? But then suddenly the audience is going to be like...
What about grow up kind of thing? I don't want to grow up.
Yeah. I don't know how...
Oh, you singing with us?
I should grow up.
Or I don't know if I could follow.
Oh, here. I don't know if I could grow up to the one you want.
Oh.
Maybe.
I don't know. I kind of like want though.
As the man you want.
What do you think?
Well, it's definitely better because need makes it seem like he's not there yet. Want makes it seem like she's putting the pressure on, which helps balance the storyline.
And like repeat that whole section. You know what I mean? Repeat those 8 bars. It's like I don't know if I could grow up to the man you want. We're both broken, but I've been told that I'm just too far gone.
I'm not good enough, right?
Oh shoot! Okay, did I say it?
I think so.
Oh, maybe I don't even remember saying it.
You ended with enough, so I just filled the rest in.
Chorus material, like could that just be the chorus?
It could be the chorus, but it's really cool if you have that
like
those 2 bars. Yeah, count a melody, the chorus.
Like, almost like something was kind of going on if we kept this melody in here with a.
Yeah. But then also if we change that one so it doesn't sound so much like the verse.
What?
I like that better.
Grow into?
Grow into rather than grow up. Botch the first half of that. We're both broken.
What about?
Or
no, it was we're both broken is what I said.
We're both broken.
But that's sick. The refrain.
Yeah.
That's sick, dude. She's throwing him out before falling asleep, and he falls to his head and tucked under deep.
She's tired of telling him stuff that she said since she's 16. They figured it out, but it's falling apart. She's moving on out. He's stuck at the start. I don't remember where.
We didn't have anything. Almost like this. I know that, you know that, we both did that, so that.
I think if we do that, it'll sound too similar to every punk pop song that you've ever heard.
But is that the problem, or is it? I guess you're going to write something new, right? I guess. Wait, are you saying that line or that melody is too similar?
The melody.
Yeah, so let's do a different melody if you don't like it.
But I'm trying to think of how you could change it to make it significantly different. The clash of having a 6 and 5 off of the same beat, that would be hard to work with. Doable, but hard. So I'm going to start with...
Yeah, it's this.
Yeah.
But it's not, because it's a pickup. Yours is... Ba, and this is... Da. So it's really like this.
Yeah.
It's more like this.
Yeah.
Oh, kind of going that walking down.
So hers would have to hit 6.
Oh gosh, we're doing counterpoint melody here.
Yep.
Oh shoot. Okay, well I can tell you what we got. So that's going. You have what you have over there, right? Do you want that? Or?
Well, his is saying, I don't know where. Yeah. Actually, can you just play the musical line with for the guy's part? Like the 5, 4.
Like this?
Just like loop that.
Where do you want to go to 7? Almost like you could do like this halftime version. clashes on a couple notes, but like.
But the clash is probably fine.
Unless we just went to like 1 instead of going to T there, we just
or
had 1.
Or intentionally force the clashes because you want it.
Yeah, oh shoot! Now we're getting to like musicology.
I liked the double one better.
Or we can go to the double.
So rather than hers be 4-3 on that, because then that mimics. What if hers is 5-4? How much of it is that? Too much clash?
This is hers.
Too much clash.
Yeah.
In that case, it just do 5-5. So then go 2-2 1 5 7 4 6.
You want to repeat that melody, or what did you mean by that?
Oh, because we're trying to build a chorus out for the singer, right? Oh, so we need more tempo in that, because that can be the last line, but not all the way through.
Is it too similar to the other one, you think, or?
No, that should be fine.
Or do you want to do you like this anyway? Yeah.
You could also do a very Avril Lavigne. Just have. Just do 5-5-6-5.
I think we should go down. I could forgive this, but I'm I could forgive this, but
5-5-4-3-3. Well, actually, because this is gonna be the chorus, right? So doesn't that bit like loop on itself for a bit? So you go.
Oh, we could do that, yeah. Oh, we could, or we could just resolve it like this.
And don't resolve it till the end, right?
Oh, okay. So this is the counter melody now. That's a tritone, 4 and 7.
Oh, I like it. I don't hate it though. That phrase repeats, then she keeps singing, and then she resolves the second time. Because she's clearly not done there, but his line feels like it ends. Mm-hmm. And then that happens a second time.
Well, her line could also resolve, like...
It could. Actually, what's wild about that is that you could just make the song without a chorus.
That's true too.
Because you could have the guy start singing this and kind of switch it. Because we were thinking of this being like the counterpoint. But what if he just chimes in with this, and then suddenly she just starts writing paragraphs and singing that melody underneath? Because it never resolves, right? So hers, she can just be saying line and then line and then line and line, and every single one's different, while he's just repeating these two phrases over the top.
Yeah.
And you build it out until you're tired of writing the paragraph, and then you just cut it at the end.
It could be like it almost sounds like a bridge right here.
Yeah, exactly.
You can just fade it out.
Yeah.
He won't pay our bills, I'm not doubting it. He knows something. And what'd you have? I don't know.
No, that's the other guy's part. So then paragraph for the girls. If you have like the three voices, if you have like the narrator kind of giving your verse 1, verse 2.
So you'd actually have 3 voices in here, like 3 singers.
Oh, or
so how do you switch it without people like?
If you have the narrator could also double as the guy. If you're doing it live, you'd want 3 singers. If you're doing it, because if you do it, narrator does verse 1, verse 2, then guy sings with that chorus piece. But then actually just have that loop on itself through the rest of the song. Then the girl comes in with that bridge piece, but then she kind of yells her piece all the way through. And then you have the narrator chime back in at the end with some like closing line that mimics the first, but just has like an 8 count. You know, like it's kind of like that from that third person perspective of like, I can't keep watching you argue like this, and then just end the song there.
I can't watch as you.
Except that's the guy's part. It'd be the same as whatever the verse was with the.
But she's falling asleep before falling asleep. Falling asleep before falling asleep.
Yeah.
What?
I tend not to swear just as a base rule.
Yeah, me too. There's no curses in Jacob versus to the songs.
But because of the tone of the song, the S word worked really well here. If you're saying, I'm spectating shit that I'm tired, that I don't want to see.
Oh, the alliteration.
Yeah, and like as the narrator comes back in and just like his absolute frustration at seeing what's going on, right? Because the first one's like, she's throwing them out before falling asleep. And then at the end, the narrator comes back and it's like, I'm spectating shit that I don't want to see.
Oh, shoot, yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's kind of cool. I mean, I like that. Write down the love's supposed to be, well, everything you said before that. So,
I just threw together the stuff that I just said. I'm spectating stuff that I don't want to see. Your lack of faith is bothering me. Someone please tell me what love's supposed to be.
I'm watching it. I don't want to see. I'm bothering me. What do you have after that?
Your lack of faith is bothering me.
I'm watching it, but I don't want to see your lack of faith is bothering me.
Someone please tell me what I'm supposed to be.
I'm watching it, but I don't want to see your That's kind of cool, man. I like it. We're definitely getting somewhere. Because if you don't have anything going on in the afternoon, why don't we could get together again and try to finish it.
Yeah.
You up for that? Cool, man, dude. This was sick. I'm pumped, man. I'm really excited. It was really fun. I'm really, really, really excited.